Hello, and welcome to Digipal Place. So, time to freaking round up Space Marine 2. Hell yeah. In the menu, PlayStation menu, it says... Did I forget to turn up the... Dude, come... What the... excuse me just a sec. Oh, alright. It's just the phone that's a little bit loud. Let's just do admin. There we go. And the PlayStation menu said I should be around 88% through, so should be doable within an hour or two to finish it up. And man, I'll say I would gladly go through the campaign again. It is freaking awesome. We'll most likely also try to go through the hardest difficulty, the Angels of Death. Oh, interesting blade. So let's go try and find Kalak, I think his name was.
Lord Calgar left you to rot in the Death Watch for a century, Brother Titus.
Coward! Cease cowering behind illusions!
Make a bulwark of your hatred, brothers.
Yeah, no, that's not gonna work.
Where is Lord Calgar? Gilliman's dog has been brought to heel. Heretic! You died this day! This is my domain. You are here by my invitation.
Sure.
I am offering you a chance to kneel. Our chapter, sir, shall use your skull as a piss pot!
Oh, what shoot that first one? I should fix everything up, right? Oh, don't want people to see that, huh?
Release him! And we shall do you the honor of ending you swiftly. Release him! After all your efforts in bringing him to me! Enough games! Silence this heretic! One last dance before the strings are cut!
Fight again. Uh-oh.
Brothers!
Your pathetic companions are...
You lie! You are no match for them, heretic! And so you deceive!
Your brothers buckle beneath the power of the war.
tried and failed to contain you.
Damn it. Protect it. Oh man. I thought he said he wouldn't deal with this anymore.
The demon roar!
Oh, damn it.
Try to get up.
Go for the eyes! All other attacks are useless! Changing magazine!
Back the eyes from it. That is the only weak point.
Finally. Really?
Munitions secured. Gear Prime. The Demon Lord.
Trying to contain us again, huh?
We are surrounded. Kill as many as you can, brothers.
They are mere imitations.
All trickery. Guard yourselves.
Imura is weakened.
That last fight will leave you really.
Stay together. We must find a way out.
Look. What is that?
It could be a trap. Remain vigilant.
Gagar!
Lord Calgar!
This won't be another illusion. We shall find out.
Lord Calgar!
My words to you on Talasar. Speak them.
My lord!
Speak them, or be slain for an impostor.
Rules should never make a prisoner of intelligence.
Titus, it is good to see you.
Their sorcerer's power wavers. He is vulnerable.
See how his domain weakens as he does. There is only one place left for him to hide.
Let us dig out the heretic.
Damn right.
We have him. There. Within the energy stream.
He prepares for another attack.
It is the artifact. It must be. There is almost limitless power within that shard.
Then we must make haste, brothers.
Need to reload.
Oh, he's the one that destroys it. Alright. Oh, there's a path. Up, Titus.
Get up! All your service, all the suffering of humanity, the Victorian Emperor. It's all for nothing!
Have fun at the abyss, traitor.
Brother, it is over. You did it.
Blech.
Brother!
Rise, Titus. Your duty is not yet done.
Oh, come on. He just suffered a huge amount of damage. He must be exhausted as hell.
For the Emperor! For the Emperor!
Lieutenant Demetrian Titus, your decisive actions have saved this system from ruin. And so it is with great pride.
Ew, what is those things
I
in the
now
background?
present you with an honor worthy of your deeds. The laurels of victory.
Laurels?
Let every warrior of the Adeptus Astartes see that here stands the true measure of a son of Guilliman.
For the glory of Ultramar!
Courage and honor!
Company dismissed.
No, back to war.
Forgive me, brother, that it took me so long to bring you home.
My lord, that's...
Fierce was my wrath when I learned of your detention. In their arrogant suspicion, the Inquisition failed to recognize the truth. That no evil will ever overcome a devotion such as yours.
Thank you, my lord.
There is a mission. It will take you away from the Second Company for a time.
As you command, Chapter Master.
The Brother Chaplain will brief you. It was he that suggested you for the task.
Really?
My lord, the sword of Kalth is ready to depart.
Thank you, Captain. My ship will convey you to your destination. I shall be glad of your company.
Titus, it has been an honor.
It has indeed, my captain.
I hear you'll be taking your leave of us. Not for too long, I hope. Emperor guide you.
And you, sir. Brothers, I am called to serve elsewhere.
You'll be missed, my lord.
I will not forget the blood we have drawn together.
Nor shall we.
I owe you both a debt. You have restored my faith in brotherhood.
We shall await your return.
That's nice.
Courage and honor.
Courage and honor.
Titus.
Lord Calgar has informed you of your assignment. Good. I will brief you en route.
You are joining us.
I am.
Very good, my lord.
You have done well. You have won the trust of your brothers. And of the chapter master. But know this, Titus.
Seriously?
The stain of suspicion never completely fades. I will be watching you. Should you falter on the path, for even a moment. I will show no mercy.
Leandros.
My lord, it is time.
I'm guessing it's someone from the first game as well. Well, that last 12% was done way quicker than I expected. I was certain it will take like an hour or two, maybe. We'll have to fight some more minions and such inside of the void, but apparently not. Well, technically I did fight some, but it was just more of a cinematic thing. But damn, I enjoyed this game, and I'm most likely gonna play it through the campaign again at some point. And I'm also be going into the operations, hopefully with my friend, and play that. Don't know if that I will stream that part. We'll just have to see what happens. Jesus. I see a lot of, well, not necessarily, but like in, what do you call it? Northeastern Europe, I guess, names there. Like Russian, maybe some, Polish, what, Ukrainian names, something like that? Check. What company did make this game? Let's do it again. Because they did a damn good job. Saber interaction. American video game developer and publisher based in Florida. Huh. Oh, 1,350 employees. Damn. Well, the developers did an amazing job in this game. It is absolutely awesome. The campaign may be a little short, but it's replayable. I would definitely most likely go through this game like 3 or 4 times again. I still enjoy it, and there are also operations on the side and multiplayer PvP stuff. Though I would most likely more enjoy the PvE over the PvP stuff. So I'm not really much of a competitive spirit unless it's friendly competition between friends. Well, I'm trying to think of things I have to say about the game. But honestly, I don't really think I have anything but positive things to say about this game. They seem like they hold extremely a grasp of the origins of the game and what would you say, honor the universe of Warhammer. It's definitely intense, and it's brutal, it's grim, it's freaking metal as hell. So I'm still unsure if... Because I understand it's Chaos, but they don't look like the Chaos Marines I have seen before, which is in black armor. It seems like they're more... what do you say, mechanical compared to... here where they seems more like mutants or something like that, but it might be a subsection of the what do you say, Chaos Marines. the graphics is amazing, the art is amazing, the world they have made is amazing, the characters in the background is also done very well, that some of them like react to the fact you're actually walking by. The voice acting is done phenomenal all around, the sound effects is good, the weapons are awesome, the controls are smooth as hell, at least on a controller, of what I understand from my friend, Mr. Sims. I don't really think I have anything negative to say. Because it's also awesome with the fact that before you go on your missions, you can also choose what weapon you want with you. Of course, you can't choose everything. For example, you can't choose a bolt rifle with a grenade launcher. It would be awesome if you could actually, mix in different things on the, what do you call it, attachments to the rifles. So, for example, you could have a heavy rifle that has, heavy bolt rifle that has like a scope or something, so you can also hit from a distance, although it's not really made for range. That would be pretty cool. And also, I also really like the stats they put on the weapons. And they show the fact that there's actually also, what would you say? Info, like, for example, reload time, there's rate of fire, of course, reload as well, that's very helpful how to show that. Damage, range, how effective they are at range, or how far they can shoot. But especially the piercing department, that really helps a lot. So you can like see, okay, if I'm up against a flock, what would be best? And also maybe, I don't know specifically if piercing also works against armored enemies, like heavily armored enemies. But it's pretty good. Not so much of a big variety in melee weapons and sidearms, but I mean, it's nothing I really expected there could be a lot of. And you don't actually, well, I mostly, what do you say, stayed within a certain main weapons and such, because that's what I felt comfortable with, and it fitted flexibly in many situations. For example, I wasn't big on the, I don't remember what it's called again, the Melta cannon or whatever, the one that shoots fireballs out, because that's very specific to pretty close range, so you can't really use it on, for example, if there is a section of snipers and stuff like that. But a sniper can also be a little bit problematic because of the fact that, it's not very good up close unless you're really good at turning around and aiming. And if you miss, you're in trouble. But, yeah, so I usually prefer, like, machine guns and stuff like that. A shotgun, maybe, if I can. Shotgun sidearm, if I can have a shotgun sidearm, if I can have a assault rifle as main gun. So there is for every situation. But I'm very pleased with the loadout there is. I'm really trying to think hard if there's anything. One of the things also I really like about this game is, at no point in the game is there any cursing. That's how badass this game is. It knows it does not need to add in cursing to be fun. And also the little banter there is between the squad members, Caldon and Galdrian, I believe his name was. I'm not certain right now. It's so freaking nice to see that. Once in a while when they do a little jab to each other. Shall we see who can slay the most Tyranids, brother? You want me to humble you again, or something like that? Humiliate you again. Oh, that's really nice to see. It was really fun. Just a little slight jab at each other. And also the development between that pass up amongst the squad, where it's in the beginning there is a lot of distrust, or they're kind of neutral in the beginning. Then as they go, they become a little bit more suspicious of each other. At least Blondie did. Titus. We also had some issues with Sharon because of the fact that he has a lot of background with Chaos Marines, from what I understand. Guessing he grew up on a planet where he was maybe a slave to Chaos Marines. Where there came an issue of where he, went full Blood Rage mode. And Galdor? Jeez. Blondie. He had the mistrust of Titus, where the Chaos Marine, Imuran, I believe his name was, used that against them. That was a very nice touch. I was also for a second there like, wait, what? Is that really Titus's objective to cause all of this problem? And I was like, oh, wait a minute, something feels off. Which Sharon also picked up on there because of the fact he has lived amongst them. Pretty nice detail that they add some of this stuff in. And there were some really epic moments in this game. I might not have shown that much to it, but it was really interesting. And they also added a little bit of different environments, which also added a bit more life, I guess, where some parts are jungle, some are a little bit, not desert, but it's like a little bit desolate. We have ruins, we have the big cities, we fly through space where we see some of these giant-ass carriers, gunships, or whatever they're called, completely destroyed, and you can see the interior where it looks like chapels and such. Sheesh. They have really worked hard in this game. I'm certain. And they've really stayed faithful to it. Yeah, I can't really think of anything negative to say, honestly. There is maybe the issue with the camera, but that's a small thing which they will most likely fix as the game launches. I mean, because, it's not even out yet. It's first out tomorrow officially. But I would say I pretty much have no issues in the game, bugs-wise or anything. Maybe a few very minor ones where enemies all of a sudden slide over the ground instead of actually walking. A little bit for Titus as well. It was also freaking awesome with the part where you had the backpack. That was really fun, and also fun they did the part where there are those section with all the Reapers running around on the floor, and you have to use fire to push them back. I don't know exactly if you need it, but it definitely helps a lot. But boy, there really are some sections where there really are intense groups of enemies going at once, and it gets a little bit hard to manage and have an overview of it. Here we go. Maincast, Titus, Clive Stanton, Gadriel, Cherion, Captain Aiden, Magos, Khalil. They did some very good job. Additional Space Marines. Let's see. Well, I don't know if something is coming after the credits, but it seemed like the game, story-wise at least, closed up. Maybe they're leading up to that might be a third game on the way that they're thinking of making, but I feel like it rounded up well. But I do know also they're coming out with some DLCs. I don't know if it's specifically operations or it might be some extra mission parts to play. That's something only time will show. No, I'm pretty sure it's operations. And those are also very nice additions to show like what happened in the background. Maybe we have to fight the Tyranid. There is that section near the beginning where we talk with the, what is it called, Techno Priest, Metallicus, whatever. Where there was a squad going in to blow up a certain section to help the standards, the Cadians, I believe it's Cadians, hold off against the Tyranids. And it is nice to see that they actually added some more, so it's not only Tyranids you fight, there is actually some extra on the side. But the Tyranids are very varied also in their different mutations and, what would you call it? Variations. There, that might be the word I'm looking for. They also have their own Colossus dreadnoughts and those that dig on the ground, the stalkers, called Ifor, something like that. Then we also have the shooters that uses guns, and then we have the blade users, and then the small ones, the spores. It was a little bit. They were pretty much annoying. Yeah, also, of course, the music is also really powerful in the background. It really adds up, even though I, of course, didn't really hear notice much of it because I'm focusing on the game, but once in a while I do recognize that it is freaking awesome. It is powerful, it is a little bit momentum, it's sometimes a little bit calm, but then it just rises and becomes pretty epic. Looks like the credits are starting to end. May they rest in peace. They did an amazing work, and their loved ones also. My condolences to them. Continue your fight. Although Titus' story is over for now, the fight has just begun. Continue the battle in one of the other game modes. Operations, lead a unique combat squad to complete missions in Operations Games mode. Choose 4 gear upgrades Upgrades. Oh. And appearance customization. Yeah, I did know about that part. Conquer your foes in Eternal War Game mode. Unlocking customized equipment while competing against other players in multiple game types. Well, I don't want to do that section yet, since I'd rather wait a little bit more until the game is released and other people can also, you know, get in and discover it for themselves. And then after a while I can show it off then. So yeah, I don't really think there's much else to do for me in this game right now. So I think I'm gonna call it on Space Marine 2 and then I'm gonna jump over to another game. It did last almost an hour. So I'm most likely gonna play a Kimbot right now. Or switch over to a Kimbot. And I don't know how far I'm into the game, but if I'm also done with that, I will switch over to... If I also get done with that today, I will switch over to either System Shock or Gundam Breaker 4. Most likely Gundam Breaker 4. That's why I want to continue a little bit more in that one. Since I think I'm not even halfway through the game. I think I'm at 40% or something. I'm pretty surprised. I feel like I've been through most of it. But yeah, seriously, I don't really have anything bad to say about this game. It's at least a 9.5 out of 10, if not a 10 out of 10. Probably more leaning for 10 out of 10. It has a lot of good things in it, and it can definitely still be some more good stuff added to it later on. Maybe there is a whole lot more war gear to use in the PvP or PvE versus the main story, where, you know, as I said, there's limited sidearms, there are limited melee weapons. Maybe there's more stuff added into the multiplayer sections. That's what I was trying to look for earlier. But yeah, so gonna end it here right now. So thank you for watching. If you're watching this on YouTube and you like the VOD, please feel free to leave a like or subscribe and hit the bell to get notifications for whenever I upload videos. If you're watching this on Twitch and you like the VOD, please feel free to leave a follow so you can get notifications for whenever I live stream. Sometimes I live stream on weekdays around 5 p.m. CT. 5 p.m. CT, that should make around 10 a.m. CST. Weekends can be a little bit on and off, though I usually live stream around 1 or 2 p.m. CT, that should make around 6 to 7 a.m. CST. So, thank you for watching, take care, and see you next video. I'll live stream. Bye!